What's up? Today I am going ground hopping. It is going to be a little bit of a vlog because today I have a day where I can spare my time, and that's what I'm going to do. So I am going to go and I'm going to head down to Benfica Stadium today from my hostel, and I think it's about 10 minutes away by taxi. There is also some public transport you can get as well. So I might get the taxi there and get the public transport home, but I do intend on going to the Sporting Lisbon Stadium as well. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to go to the Benfica Stadium and I'm going to try and get some access inside the stadium to just kind of see what it's like. And then I'm going to head to the Lisbon Stadium as well. Hopefully maybe get a bit of a tour or something like that in one of them, or both of them if we can. So yeah, stay tuned. So it's about 21 degrees out, it's lovely out in Lisbon, and I've just jumped on booking.com and I've got myself a tour of Sporting Lisbon and Benfica. So I'm headed to Benfica Stadium first for 1:40 for basically a tour of that stadium first at 1:40, and then I'm going to make my way over at 4 p.m. to Sporting Lisbon. So we could be cutting it tight, but we'll see how we go. So stay with me on this journey. Here I am at the Estádio da Luz, and I'm going to take a look around before I go and collect my tickets for the stadium tour, which I'm really looking forward to. So this is the Benfica eagle. This is a real life eagle, and it sits in the stadium, and they obviously take it away from match day and put it in the museum, but it's crazy to think that they have a real eagle that they have there and sits there for the duration of the day on that little perch. So that's the end of the tour. It was a really class tour. Shout out to Francesca, the Portuguese person that was bringing us around, the tour guide. But out here, finishing up in the shop. As you can see there's loads of gear here. Actually really, really nice. I'm just in a rush to go to the Sporting Stadium, so otherwise I'd hang around and I'd actually probably buy something. But they gave us a free scarf on arrival, which I thought was a nice touch. Really worthwhile seeing if you're in Lisbon. They also have a virtual reality thing as well, where you basically put these glasses on and you go through. I won't ruin the experience, but it was really, really good. And then we just got some history lessons basically about the club and everything like that. Really successful club, and I mean their academy is unbelievable, and the players that they produce on a regular basis. I mean, all you have to do is look at the Portuguese team in recent years just to see how good their actual academy is. But yeah, off to Sporting now. So I give this tour rating a 9 out of 10. To be honest with you, if you had got a photo, the photos that you get taken at the start with the trophy and stuff like that, if you had got them free with the thing, then I would have got a 10. But that was the only thing for me that I thought. So it's going to be tough for Sporting to top this, but we'll wait and see. So I didn't really need to show the Benfica to Sporting Stadium because the taxi there was €3. So it was just literally a taxi across the city from about 10 minutes it was in the taxi. So 3 minutes. The stadium itself is not as glamorous looking as the Benfica one upon arrival, so we'll wait and see how it actually looks on the inside. But if it's setting to go by the Benfica Stadium, I mean the outside matched the inside. I hope the outside here doesn't match the inside. I hope it's a really good tour. But yeah, look, I'll be vlogging it throughout, so let's see how it goes. The Sporting shop. Some of the gear is actually really, really nice. You can see here, that home jersey is lovely, especially for Irish fans with the green and white. The away is lovely as well. I'm not so much a fan of that one, but it is decent enough, to be fair. Some nice gear there. The entrance, you make our way down here, and you'll start seeing a lot more when we get closer. The stadium tour so far, I mean, it's been average enough in sport, and I think the Benfica one's a bit more in depth. They've obviously more titles in their history, but I mean, it's decent enough. I would definitely recommend to go to both to see who you'd rather, but just a little look around the stadium there. This is where Ireland will play Portugal, and they're just setting up stuff there. You can probably see the electronic boards behind me, that type of stuff. So yeah, I mean, look, it's a really nice stadium. I just think the Benfica one just outperforms it in that sense, and they had way more stuff. But look, we're not done here yet, so we'll just see how it continues to go on. But so far, it's been average enough. So we reached the final end of the tour there. I mean, just the Benfica one overall, in my opinion, was better. I gave it a 9 out of 10. I'd give this one probably a 6. There wasn't a whole lot really going on with it. The changing rooms, they had like TVs down the seats and stuff like that. And I know, look, they're in the middle of the international window being played there, so there's a lot of works going on and stuff like that. So maybe it's probably better to come and visit when it's not international duty. But I was expecting probably a bit more. I mean, on arrival at Benfica, they hand you a scarf. They have someone there taking your photo for you. Now, in fairness, the tour guide, he did volunteer to take anyone's picture if they wanted, but Benfica, they had someone at the start where they'd take a picture and stuff like that, and basically if you wanted to buy it at the end, you could. Now, I didn't buy it, it was 20 quid, but the fact is they kind of looked like they laid down more for you, gave you more options and stuff like that, and took the tour kind of almost more pride in it. Look, the stadium is really nice on the inside. I look forward to see Ireland playing there, but I would have to say I much preferred the Benfica one overall. And yeah, so look, go and visit them if you're looking for something to do, especially maybe on Saturday or Friday. I would go and check it out. Why not? I mean, give yourself something to do. It's football related, and you know, you might pick up a jersey or something like that in the shop. But I definitely think I would recommend the Benfica one more. But come to both if you want. There's like €3 in a taxi from Benfica Stadium to the Estádio José Alvalade. And so that's from the Estádio da Luz to the Estádio José Alvalade. It's €3 in an Uber. Advice as well, don't get taxis, just get Uber or Bolt and get yourself around. But yeah, look, let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll have more content coming your way.